Hello, Math Masters. Today's card game is called Number Neighbors, and there's a little story that goes along with it. So the story is about a queen. The queen is always curious to find out which numbers are neighbors. Number neighbors are numbers that are only one more or one less than the number she has chosen. Can you help her find lots and lots of number neighbors? Let's see if we can do it. So the first thing you need to do is you need to get your deck of cards and you need to take out all of the face cards. Aces count as one. Be sure to shuffle all of the cards. Each player gets 4 cards each, and they put those 4 cards in a row with the numbers showing. The rest of the deck is put in a pile in the center. Now I'm going to show you how to play Number Neighbors. So as you can see here, the players each have 4 cards each. They put their cards in a row with the numbers showing. The rest of the deck is put in a pile in the center. Players take turns turning over the top card from the center pile and put it number side up in the comparison pile, which that's what this is called, the comparison pile, next to the center pile. The cards in this pile are the comparison cards. Now, what each player does is once this card is turned over, they choose a card in their row that is either one higher or one lower than the number on the top of the comparison pile. If they find it, they say one more or one less, and they have to say it before the other person in order for them to get the card. And then they take that card and they put it in a saved pile. So for example, when this 6 is turned over, this person may find that they don't have anything that's one more or one less than a 6. And this person does. So they have a 7. So they would yell out one more. And then they would take the 7 and they would put it in face down in their saved pile. If a person cannot find one more or one less, or if both people can't, they say pass and their turn is over. Okay, a turn ends by the player filling in the empty space in their row with a card from the center pile, or if they can't do anything, they say pass. And then the next turn starts by a player taking a card from the center pile and putting it number side up in the comparison pile. They then look for a card in their row that is one more or one less than the comparison card at the top of the pile. So now we have a 10. So we can't use a 10 because that's the same. We have to look for a card that's one more or one less. Both people have a 9. So they could both shout out one less. Whoever shouts it out first is the one who gets credit for finding that card. So let's say this person shouts out one less. They take their 9, they put it in their saved pile, then they take a new card, and they fill in the spot. Then we turn over a new card, a 7, okay? And you see if you have a card, anybody has a card that's one more or one less than a 7, which no one does. So then the game continues, and here's a 3. So this person would shout out one less because they have a 2, and then they would take that 2 and they would make a saved pile, fill in for that card, and then for the next round, a new card is turned over for them to find one more or one less. So Math Masters, that was the game called Number Neighbors. The game continues until the center pile is out of cards and no more plays can be made. The player with more saved cards in their saved card pile wins the game. I hope you enjoyed Number Neighbors, and I'll be back again next week with a brand new Math Masters card game. Bye.